This is the Lansbury Estate, a maze of concrete and history. Once built to house working-class dreams, it's now a postcode whispered with warnings. But inside flat 14, on the 7th floor, a 17-year-old was rewriting its story. An old laptop glows in the dark, its cracked screen flickering on the face of Jamal Khan. Headphones on, he edits a clip of his friends skateboarding between the tower blocks. While others saw broken lifts and boarded windows, Jamal saw potential stories waiting to be told. No money, no fancy gear, just one camera from a charity shop and an idea. If the world won't show us right, we'll show ourselves. Rain sweeps across East London, police sirens echo, news headlines flash about youth, crime and unemployment. Jamal watches from his window, another name painted on the memorial wall downstairs. On the estate, headlines hit harder than hope. In the local youth club, Jamal stands before a handful of kids. "We're not bad kids," he says. "We're bored kids." His idea is simple, a youth project where teens could learn filmmaking, coding, and editing instead of hanging around stairwells. The council says there's no budget. The community center says, maybe next year. But Jamal doesn't wait. He borrows Wi-Fi from the library, turns his bedroom into a classroom, and starts teaching 5 younger kids from the block. The room is cramped wires everywhere, second-hand laptops humming on the floor. A small boy grins as his short film plays on an old TV. Word spreads. From 5 kids to 15, then 30. They call it block code, where art meets survival. Some neighbors mock him, others doubt him. A few older boys threaten him for playing teacher. One night, his camera is stolen. Jamal almost gives up. Rain taps on the window as he scrolls through hateful comments online. But the next morning, something unexpected, 10 kids waiting outside his door. They didn't come for the gear. They came for him. That week, Jamal films a mini documentary called Life on the 14th Floor. He uploads it to YouTube. Within days, it hits 100,000 views. Then a message. "Hi Jamal, I'm a producer from BBC Three. Can we talk about what you're doing?" Soon, BBC vans roll into the courtyard. Jamal, nervous in his school uniform, stands in front of the cameras. The segment airs nationwide. Teen turns tower block into tech hub. For the first time, the Lansbury Estate isn't a headline about crime, it's a headline about change. Months pass. The grey walls get a new mural, Dream in HD. With help from the BBC and local donors, the community centre reopens as a digital lab. Jamal trains volunteers, mentors younger students, and starts running weekend workshops. The same council that once said no budget now cuts a ribbon on the new youth studio. He's invited to Westminster to speak about youth empowerment. Standing before MPs, Jamal says, "If we invest in young minds instead of police cells, we fix the future before it breaks." His words make the evening news not as a soundbite of tragedy, but of triumph. Back on the estate, laughter echoes through the courtyard. Kids film each other, edit short clips, design apps for local shops. A girl who once feared leaving her flat now teaches video editing. A boy who dropped out of school is coding his first website. Jamal still lives in flat 14. Same cracked laptop, same tower block view. But when the lights go out over East London, there's always one window still glowing his. Inside, the next generation is learning to tell their own stories. Change doesn't always come from Parliament or palaces. Sometimes, it starts in a bedroom the size of a bus stop, with a teenager who refused to wait for permission. Because in Britain's toughest estates, the future won't fix itself, but with courage, creativity, and a cracked old laptop, someone like Jamal just might. If stories like Jamal's inspire you, don't just scroll, support the change. Subscribe for more real stories.